Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. So today we are going to learn how to cut and sew a danshiki from A to Z. Alright, the cutting and the sewing, we are doing it right in this video. So hit the subscribe button and let's go. Without wasting time, the measurement I'm going to be using is the shoulder measurement for this danshiki is going to be 18 and a half shoulder measurement. The chest for this danshiki is 54 and the length is 35. All right, so the way I'm making this danshiki is such a way that I'm going to show you. For example, look at this danshiki we have here. If you look at this danshiki, there is no seam line at the shoulder here. All right, that is the same way I want us to cut this one. So there will be no seam line at the shoulder here, no seam line at the shoulder. So how do we do that? This is how we're going to fold our fabric. Can you see? This is our fabric. Okay, this is the good side. I'm going to fold it in this way. That's the first step. I'm going to stick. I'll fold it in this way, and I'm folding it on a length of 35, maybe and a half or so. All right. So I'm folding it on a length of 35. Let's confirm. So this is 36. It's okay. Let's have a little excess. All right. So after folding this way, the next thing I'm going to do is to do the second folding. Okay, and the second folding is going to be this way. Can you see? So we first of all folded downwards, and then now we are folding sideways. All right. So first folded downwards, now we are folding sideways. Now we folded downwards by a length of 35, and we are now folding sideways, considering a length of 18 and a half, which is the shoulder measurement. All right, length of 18 and a half. This is 18 and a half, so let's use 19. All right, so this is 19 we have here. All right, so after folding, you say this way we are folding by 18 and a half. So we have 19 here. It's okay. So the next thing now is for us to draft the body of this danshiki. So the length of our danshiki, we say we are considering 35. This is 35 here. I'm going to attach a band at the end when I'm teaching it, so that's why I'm using 35 exactly. So still mark it is 5 this way, so that we can get a straight line. You see this? The next thing for us to mark the body. All right, the body of this danshiki. I will say the body is, the chest is 54. Divide 54 by 4. We are going to be having exactly 13 and a half. So 13 and a half is the body of this danshiki. All right, 13 and a half is the body of this danshiki. Okay, so we are going to just give a half-inch seam allowance by the side. So the first one is half-inch seam allowance. Can you see this? We have gotten the length of our danshiki. We have gotten the chest. All right. The next thing we are looking out for now is the what? Is the shoulder, the arm. All right. And shoulder we say we are considering 18 and a half. So I'm going to put that 19. Just 19 and a half. Give 1 inch allowance. 19 and a half. All right. So for the arm of this customer, we're going to use, I'll be using 12 here. All right, because the customer is really huge, so I'll be using 12 here. Alright, using 12 there. If you divide the customer's chest measurement by 4, 54, if you divide 54 by 4, you'll be having 13 and a half. Alright, but this 54 is a free measurement, a very free measurement. That's why I didn't use the whole 13 and a half. That's why I might not like 1.5 inch and using 12. If it was the customer's fitted measurement, the customer's fitted measurement is a chest of 50, and if you divide 50 by 4, of course you are having 12 and a half. Alright, 12 and a half. So I think that is clear. So the next thing now is how we are going to curve our danshiki. We cannot leave this sharp here this way. Alright, you have to curve it. Okay, and you can use your free French curve, or you can use your free hand. Alright, so you can see I'm using my French curve here to curve my danshiki. I can use French curve, I can use my free hand. So you can see the way I am curving this using my French curve. Alright, so with this, then I'll extend the sleeve opening here. So with this, I am done sketching the borders of this danshiki. The next thing is the neck we're going to consider. And the neck of this customer, his neck is 18. To divide, when cutting the depth of the neck, you divide the neck measurement by 4. So divide 18 by 4. We are going to be having what? 18 by 4. You have 4.5, right? So the neck depth in front will be 4.5, alright? Then the wideness, you divide this 4.5 into 2. That gives you 2.25. So this is the wideness, right? So you extend this 2 down, and you extend this depth also down. All you need to do is just have a curve here, alright? And that will be it. But for the sake of the back piece, which is not supposed to be deep, I'm going to deepen this down here by just 1 inch, okay, and curve it to the front like this. Can you see this? So I'll cut at this point, then I'll separate the back piece from the front piece, then I'll deepen the front piece. Alright, so I'll first of all cut out here together with the back piece. So once I am done like this, I'll separate the back piece from the front piece, then I will deepen only the front piece. But before then, let's cut other parts. Right, so at this point now, what we're going to do is simply to cut out the neck. All right, to cut out the neck. So I'm going to open it this way. Mind you, this is my center point. All right, so I'm going to open the danshiki. All right, keep it this way, and then deepen the front part of the neck. Alright, hope this is simple, guys. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell on, so whenever I drop my videos, you'll be the first to notify. So I'm going to deepen this like this, show the front piece not together with the back piece. Right, so you see we are done. By the time I done this way, you can see that our danshiki is ready. See this, and today we'll teach you. This is our pocket, our placket, the neck. I've done all of this so that we don't waste too much time in stitching this danshiki. All right, so quickly let's go into the work. All right, so you see from the opening of the placket here, I'm going to mark it a depth of 7.5 inch deep. That's the opening of the placket. So guys, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on, so that whenever I drop my videos, you will be the first to be notified. Alright, so we are going to cut this in by a depth of 7.5 inches for
for our placket opening. And the next thing is for us to go ahead and stitch the neck, the piping of the neck. You see, I've shown you how to do this piping in a lot of my videos. You can check in my channel in case you want to know how to do this neck piping. So guys, just watch carefully how I'm going to be doing this, and by watching I know that you are already getting it. Okay, just pay careful attention to the stitches. Make sure your stitches are clean and are not scattered. So I've gone ahead to run 2 more stitches on this neck. The next thing is for us to press it. Now I am pressing on the inner side of the dress, on the bad side, the inner side. All right. So you see the result here, how it's looking so flat. The next thing is for us to attach our plackets. All right. So watch carefully how I'm attaching my placket. I'm cutting the excess at the, so that it will be exactly 7.5 inches. That was the depth of the opening for the placket. Guys, I have a suit class. If you're interested in my suit class, this is suit class. I also have safari suit class. I also have a world coat, lab coat, however you call it, vintage class. I have all those classes. If you're interested, just let me know and I will add you up to the class. All right, so you can see my placket here, how I'm working on it. I will now fix it that way. All right, this is quite simple, guys. Very, very simple and straightforward. If you have any question, you can drop in the comment section. I'll attend to your questions. This is my hemming gum I'm using to hold my placket in place. You see that? So I will first of all press it, and then I'll put it, the gum, at the remaining part. And guys, always ensure that your placket is sitting at the center or in the center. Okay, it's sitting in the center of your dress, not sideways, not one-sided. Very important. I'm gonna head to iron it. The next thing for us to do is to bring in our pocket. So I'm going to mark my pocket exactly 2.5 inches from the placket. I'm going to confirm that 2.5 inches from the placket, and then it's going to be at 9.5 inches from the chest line, from the shoulder line. 9.5 inches. Sideways 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches. I'll use my hemming gum to hold it in place. Alright, see that? I'll fix it and then I'll iron it. So having done that, we are done with this placket and the chest pocket. Let's go down to the front down pocket. Alright, it's actually a design for this danshiki. You can see I've hemmed the top of the pocket. This pocket I've hemmed it to be 6.5 inches wide. All right, 6.25 thereabouts, 6.5 inches wide. That's the pocket cover. So I am going to bring in my hemming gum as well to hold it in place. Okay, so the next thing for me to do is go ahead and iron it. Guys, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so that whenever I drop my videos, you will be the first to be notified. Alright. And also, if you want to join my WhatsApp group, check in the description below. There's a link to my WhatsApp group. There you can ask questions, meet with other fashion designers, and have more clarity. Even for certain things, I might not have time to answer you. Alright. So this is how we stitch our placket. We'll start with a small side. Alright. Then we'll come to the main placket. Now, I want us to pay attention to something here. While stitching this main placket, I'm going to show us something to take note. You see where this opening stops? When I'm stitching the main placket, when I get to this point I started now, where the opening of the placket stops, I'm going to sew across the small side of the placket, ½ inch. Just watch and see. When I get there, I will show you. Very important. Just don't forward, please. Just watch and quickly I'll show you. I'm about getting to that point. And ensure you have straight lines and you sew at the edge. Alright, so watch now. I'm going to sew across this point here, ½ inch into the front where I mark my chalk there. Where I began to sew, I'll sew across it, ½ inch into the front. Then now stop there. The next thing is for us to stitch the pocket. I'm also stitching at the edge, guys. Always ensure to stitch at the edge, and your stitches should be straight, please. Very important. Now the next for us to do is to stitch this down pocket. Guys, hope we are following. This is quite simple and straightforward. See, done with that pocket. Then this is our sleeve. Alright, so I made this band to be 2.5 inches wide. Okay, just a simple band. I gum it with soot gum, A-stay. You can use soft gum if you want to. You can use paper gum if you want to. So I made the band to be 2.5 inches wide. That will be the band for the sleeve. Alright, I will just attach it, and that's all. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the second sleeve. Alright, so I'll not waste time showing us that, but I'll do the same thing on the second sleeve. So after that, I'll go ahead and weave, and then we'll join it. So I'm now going ahead to join the side seam. I've gone ahead to weave it. You can see it's looking weaved. I'm gone ahead to weave it everywhere. So this is 3/4 inch allowance. I'm stitching on a 3/4 inch allowance all the way through. Can we see this? All the way to the end on the 3/4 inch allowance, and I'll do the same thing to the second side as well. So I won't show that, but I'll stitch the same stitching I did here on the second side. So this second side right here, I'll still stitch it on a 3/4 inch allowance, just like the other side. So having done that, the next thing is for us to work on the down part of the danshiki. The down part is still going to carry a band, so let's measure it and know the wideness of the down part. This is 58. Okay, so we're going to bring our band and see if you can give us that 58 by 2. That should be 28, sorry, by 2. That would be 56. So this band You see, I've made it to the wideness of 5.5. I went ahead to gum it and fold into 2. You can see we're having 63 here. Meanwhile, the main dress is having a wideness of 56. I did that so that I would fix the band to overlap, okay, each other. So watch how I'm going to stitch it. You see, I'm beginning from 5 inches from the side line there, and I've gone ahead to close both ends of the band. You can see the band there. I've gone ahead to close both ends of the band. So I'll quickly run this through. Quickly run it through. I'm stitching on a 1/2 inch allowance, okay? Stitching on a 1/2 inch allowance. This is the pocket. You see, this will now close the base of the pocket to close it up. Alright, so I'm stitching all the way to the end, and when I get to the end here, you can see I told you to overlap. You can see where I began. This excess I have here is now overlapping, you can see, and that's part of the design. Actually, it's supposed to overlap. So guys, we are done with our danshiki. You can see the pocket right there, right? You can see the chest pocket here. You can see how clean this is looking. You can see the placket. You can see the sleeves right here. Everything is clean. I believe you enjoy watching this video, and if so, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, share this video, let it go around. Okay, don't forget to join my suit class, my safari suit class, my vintage shirt class, my woodcut class, lab coat class. And don't forget to join my mentorship course as well. Thank you guys. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the whole wide world. Thank you. See you on my WhatsApp group. Thank you guys.